Okay, fucking medicine. I'm all fucked up. Fucking doctor, man. I'm on fucking 7 different kinds of fucking medicine. This is bullshit. Plus, over top of it drinking. Oh well. I feel like I'm young again. I am.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL East. Two teams need a quarterback and fix that lethal offense on the gridiron today. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Stafford's Lions. With that, let's head up to Detroit. Let me say hello to our guys, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, EA Sports coverage of the NFL sends us to the state of Michigan as we are inside Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Detroit Lions. They come out wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw is Wilson. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. DeAndre Levy in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Play action. It's Wilson. He's going to air one out. Looking for intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. That is caught by the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Golden Tate, 36 yards. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on a return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And the starting crew defensively for Detroit.
As Darius Slay continues to improve at the quarterback position, he may live up to his own nickname as the Slaymaker.
A fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's caught inside the 35. They give him a gain of 37. Well, last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarter.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin, 30 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Hauschka to send this one away following the score. This is taken at his 4. That's a pretty good return here as we get it up to the 29-yard line. And ready to go for another offensive series. Out comes Detroit, and a Detroit team that, boy, lost in the playoffs this year. Don't have a playoff win since 1992. But it was a tough end of the season. There were injuries involved. And I know you think that this is a crew that really could make some noise again next year, don't you?
I do, because I think they gained so much confidence this season, battling back from the tough beginning, working their way into where they looked like they had a chance to win the division. And while they didn't do that, they did get into the playoffs. Despite a myriad of injuries, they think this team has a bright future, and they feel confident about 2017.
They'll come out in the pistol. Here's Stafford now on second down. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
A second down run for Abdullah. And he is going to lose yardage here. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
And it's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, I'll worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
I don't know why people do this. 2-point shit.
So they're going to go for 2.
Fucking cheap motherfuckers, boy. Don't know how to fucking play the game. Why play?
Wilson gonna throw for it.
They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary...
It's 2. What the fuck?
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time
Man,
to
if I knew you, I would be
someone's
shooting
gonna
your
shoot
ass
free
in
and
your
you'll find an
fucking
open
ground.
receiver. They're condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit
Hate
better.
this bull crap. Fucking cheap motherfucker.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Don't know how to play fucking football. Stay the fuck out of football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got great confidence having
Why
scored
you
the
play
last
man's
time out.
game?
He's going to sling this. Looking for Baldwin. Intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
Put this fucking game away. Let's go.
To throw on second down to Stanford. Complete to Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. From the gun on 3rd down, Stanford. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. So they will go for it. Stanford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gauton hits the Seahawks with the football to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 following the interception. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Wilson, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He's going to try and go deep again. And that's Curse for the Seattle Times.
You're a fucking pussy, motherfucker. Fucking cheap prick.